Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to T-Bird's Garage. My name is Colin, and today we're going to be taking a little bit of a look at my 2014 Lincoln MKT. First off, a lot of you guys will know me from Noodles Discord, so thank you. If not, my name's Colin. Short overview of me is I race in SCCA and NASA, and hopefully later this year I'm going to be doing some stuff in Lemons, so that's going to be really cool. So yeah, sadly I can't get the other GoPro mount to work correctly. I wanted to have like a dual kind of camera setup like Matt Farah has, but sadly I couldn't get that to work. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys an overview of the car in this view, and then when I actually go and do my timed lap, I will face the camera the other way so you guys can actually see where we're going. But yeah, this is the Lincoln. I'm going to put some interior shots over and voiceover. But I bought this car about 2 months ago, and I only paid $22,000 for it. And I happen to think this is one of the best used cars you can get in that price range. Because as enthusiasts in that price range, we obviously want something fast. And you can get some very fast cars for $22,000. First car that springs to mind is C5 Corvette, or a used Audi, like an S4, or maybe an S6 for that money. E55 is also an option, AMG Mercedes. Trouble is, a lot of those cars are either not very practical or they are very unreliable, especially the Audi. The Audis are very scary in that range. Another option is a Subaru WRX, but those are just pretty rough, and also Subaru head gasket, overplayed joke, but is a thing. So those kind of cars are a bit sketchy if that's your only car. Like if you're putting all your money into that car, I'm not sure I'd want to have that be my only car. The other issue is that if you end up going for stuff like, Accords, Civics, Golfs, stuff like that for $22,000, they can be nice, and you can get like a sporty, like a GTI, or you might be able to find a Accord V6 with a stick, but they're gonna be pretty rare, and they're not as fast as this car is. This car is actually genuinely quick. It has the Ford 3.5 liter EcoBoost turbo V6. Everyone's pretty familiar with that. It has 365 horsepower and 365 foot-pounds of torque, and it also has all-wheel drive and a 6-speed automatic, so it is pretty rapid. Alright guys, so this is the interior. Yeah, everything is pretty nice in here. There's really some nice features. Is the screen, I'm not sure if you can see there. It's got heated, cooled seats and heated steering wheel, which is really nice. I don't think you could get, you might be able to get tan leather for this, but honestly I don't really think. I think this is pretty common to have the black leather with the wood. One thing that's nice is you get the memory driver seats, which is super nice. The main, this car suddenly becomes a lot more appealing when you actually take a look in the back, which I'll show you guys. So it's got dual rear captain's chairs, which is super nice. But also, if you take a little look down here, you'll notice that they're heated and cooled, which is super nice. And then back there, I've got it folded down right now, but there's a power third row, and there's actually a ton of space back here, so it's super nice. And then obviously, it's a modern car, so one of the nice things is that it does have power tailgate. Don't mind the license plate cover there. And then back here we've got a ton of space. Then here's all the power third row stuff. You just hit this button and they actually fold out from the floor, which is super nice. I don't really need it, but it's a cool feature to have. I'm really not gonna complain. One super cool thing you can actually do is if you want to tailgate with this, you hit this button and they'll come back out, so you can actually sit the other way and just kind of chill, which is really nice. We'll have to take the headrest out, but honestly, not many cars have this. You can get a Range Rover, the built-in tailgate thing, but not quite like this. It's actually really impressive how versatile these seats are. So yeah, that's the interior. Nothing much, nothing too crazy. There's not really many quirks or features to really dwell on. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna take you guys and show you the lap I'm doing of this space I've been given to use for this, and then yeah, I'll do the lap and we'll have our first thing, and then hopefully I'll be able to build up a leaderboard so we can compare and contrast cars, And also I'm showing you guys the lap. I'll just give you guys a general driving impression before I go balls to the walls and make this thing do things it doesn't want to do. Alright, cool. Alright guys, so I wish I could show you this, but the camera situation right now is not the best. But I've got everything turned off, like the traction control, and stability control is as off as I can get it. Sadly, with this car, the stability control is a bit like, you know, anti-fun police, but I can kind of just counteract that by being a bit more aggressive with my turn-in. So this is the start line. You'll see it when I come back, but it's right by a sign with a 10-mile-an-hour speed limit that thankfully I don't have to abide by. But the reason I'm doing this is when you'll see back, I could get more of a run up to the first chicane, but I don't really want to push the brakes, or if the brakes are too overheated by the end of this, I don't really want to crash into a fence. So yeah, I'm just gonna give you guys some general driving impressions. This is a really nice car to drive. The motor is very responsive. The transmission is like super smooth. There's no real weird quirks to it or anything. It just, I mean, it drives really nice. It drives like a luxury car with a lot of power. So this is gonna be the first corner. It's a chicane, right-left chicane. Pretty tough first corner, but I really like it because you can really, like, you know, get some weight transfer going on in here. I do have the suspension in sport mode as well as the transmission and everything else. Then you have a really tight left right here, and then you have a bit of an acceleration zone with a bit of a sweeper right. There is a little bit of a drain gate you gotta watch out for. That bump will unsettle the suspension if you hit it wrong. You have an uphill right-hand corner, which is to get some elevation change and some just a different corner than you usually see. This is the back, you know, air quotes, straight. However, it is not straight, and also the tarmac here is a bit rough. It's a bit old, so it's a bit greasy. Coming into here, you have a braking zone into another right-hander. It's not quite as tight as anything as the other ones, but it's still a pretty, like, decently challenging corner. Coming up through here again, you have another right, and then you have the brake for this left coming up here. And then just another acceleration zone, and then the first chicane we saw at the start of the air quotes lap. And then the sooner you can get the power through here, the better, because we have the acceleration zone all the way down here, and then the finishing, like the stopping area, is going to be right here. So yeah, that is a lap of the course. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually do a most aggressive lap as I can manage. Yeah, the reason I'm starting from back here is because I don't want to overwhelm the brakes too much, and also I want to give myself a bit of a buffer zone, just in case, you know, something goes wrong with the brakes, or, you know, just for confidence level. And also, I mean, this is a pretty, you know, air quotes, small area, so yeah. But yeah, no, generally just driving this thing's really nice. It's very comfortable. The brakes are good. Steering's nice. It's light. Not really direct, but, you know, it does what it tells you to do. Like, if you, like, it does what you tell it to do. So it's really not all that bad in terms of steering for a luxury car. I can't really complain. Considering this car was never really meant to be all that sporty, it's actually pretty impressive. But yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick lap for you guys, and then I'll put the time up, like, on the screen somewhere when this is done. I'll look through it in post. But yeah, I don't really have any idea what it's gonna do. If I had to guess, probably like a 1 minute 2, 3, if I really had to guess. But yeah, I'm not really sure, to be honest with you guys. But I'm gonna give it a roll. Into here for the chicane, you really want to make sure you're slowed down through here, and then I found that running wide here is a bit quicker, just because you can carry more speed, and it makes this turn not quite so aggressive. For this, I'm in second, just because the gears in this with the 6-speed auto are a bit longer, so you can stay on it. You know, the gearing works for this. much push from the front. I am feeling the rear end wanting to come around a little bit and trying to stop that, because I really don't want to be sliding that much through here, because that is not the quick way around this course. I do have some knowledge of this course. I've driven it actually quite a lot. This is where I give my car shakedown runs for SCCA and NASA. What is buried, crossing the line at almost 80 miles an hour, and that's why I had the brakes there, because that's a hard stop. Okay, all right, so that was me going pretty much as fast as I could with this. This is just for fun, so I really don't want to risk anything too much, but I really don't think I could have gone that much faster than that. The time was actually looking to be like a 1:20. I have a stopwatch just sitting on the seat next to me, but yeah, no. So again, I'll put the times up in the screen just so you guys can see it. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like what you saw, even though it's pretty rough, subscribe. Maybe one day, with persistence and a lot of time and knowledge of how to film and edit and all this stuff, I can go from being completely average to like mediocre. So stick around for that transition. That's going to be really incredible. Yeah, again, I hope you guys liked it. If you like what you're seeing, subscribe, hit the like button, smash the like button. No, wait, this is YouTube. Abuse the like button. Just hit the like button with a hammer, potentially. That would do it. And then I'm going to put a poll up, like on my community or about section. I'll put it somewhere where you guys can see it, and vote for the next car, because I have a lot of personal cars that I can run through. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.